is World Food Day. It is celebrated on October 16th of every year to mark the establishment of the formation of the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations back in 1945. The day is celebrated widely by many other organizations concerned with food and security, including the World Food Program and the International Fund for Agriculture Development. Here at home, Jack Hayward Senior High School celebrated this observance in grand style with a special assembly and expo under the theme, "Our Actions Are Our Future."
Today is World Food Day, and as is customary at the Jack Hayward Senior High School, we are celebrating it along with the world because its emphasis is on ensuring that nobody goes hungry, no matter where they're living, and not only that nobody goes hungry, but that their meals are nutritious. They're consisting of fruits and vegetables that make the body healthy and enable us to be able to be strong and to be able to sustain our resistance against diseases.
The objective of World Food Day is to encourage agricultural food production and to stimulate national, bilateral, transnational, and non-governmental initiatives. It is also important to promote economic and technical coordination among developing nations.
We want to entice and encourage the children to develop an appreciation for agriculture as a whole, because we're promoting self-sufficiency and we're hoping, as the team says, our actions determines our future. So as a result of that, we have chosen to have a display with our foods also, promoting crops that are grown locally here.
Now, World Food Day is also designated to increase awareness, understanding, and informed year-round action to alleviate hunger. Getting Bahamians healthy is the new aim of a newly opened restaurant on Grand Bahama. Tonight, the owner shares why it was important to invest in the community at this time. Shashina Rowe-Farquharson explains.
Owner of Keeping It Clean, Terrente Lang, says there is a misconception that he believes his new restaurant has quashed. That misconception is most foods that are good for you taste bad. He says his new restaurant is burying that myth by revolutionizing the way clean eating has been perceived for many years.
In most cases, when persons think of healthy food, they think wraps, they think salad, they think, no offense to anyone, but boring options. So what I wanted to do is when it came to Keeping It Clean options, I wanted him to be a little bit more exciting, a little bit more creative. What I wanted to do is I looked through downtown, and what I noticed that our culture out in common is pretty much on every strip you can find some type of lunch vendor selling the occasional meat dinners. So you have the barbecue ribs, the baked chicken, the curry, the fish, and so on and so forth. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to take that same mind frame, but transform it and provide it with more of a healthy alternative. So that's why with us, we have the oven roasted turkey, we have the herb roasted chicken, we have the salmon, and we have the snapper. So we took that same mind frame when it came to the meat dinners, but what we did is we paired them up with more healthier sides.
The new restaurant has been a recent hit on Grand Bahama. Many persons heading to the local spot to pick up breakfast, lunch, and dinner in under 15 minutes. He says many have questioned why he would open up a restaurant during a time when Grand Bahama's economy is suffering. But he says so far they have received great support, and adds that despite what some may believe, Bahamians want to eat healthier. However, their options are few.
A lot of persons are looking for healthier alternatives, and they have the desire to live healthy, but they're just trying to find out how can they do it.
And Lang says more importantly, patrons are experiencing excellent results by eating healthier. Some have lost weight, but becoming more healthier, he says, is what it's all about.
When we look at obesity, overweight, obese class 1, obese class 2, obese class 3, with not only in Freeport, within the Bahamas, it's at such a high percentage when it comes to our population. So there's so many persons that need our help, so the more hands on deck, even the better.
5 persons are now employed with Keeping It Clean, and Lang notes that his faith first and excellent customer service is what will sustain his business.
Even though things are a little bit hard, and a lot of persons may be saying that things in Freeport might not be at the level that they want it to be too, I haven't really been experiencing that, and I'm very grateful to God for that.
Shashina Rowe-Farquharson, ZNS Network News.
The Grand Bahama Medical and Dental Association to host the 18th Annual Educational and Scientific Conference this week. The public is encouraged to attend this year's conference as it is expected to be exciting with a wide slate of presenters coming from the United States, the Caribbean, as well as local physicians. President of the association, Dr. Vincent Burton.
We'd just like to inform everyone that we're having our annual conference, our 18th annual conference this week. It starts on Wednesday, the 17th at 6 p.m. and runs until Friday. We also have a very exciting time on Saturday night. We're having a banquet where we're honoring two of our local doctors and dentists in the community, Dr. Saul Cannett and Dr. Charlene Reed Morris, and we're going to have a really great time.
The conference opens tomorrow evening at the Pelican Bay Resort and will close out with a gala banquet on Saturday night. And it's time to ask the doctor.
Hi and welcome. Kara asked, Dr. Pratt, recently I've been experiencing chest pain and I've been coughing up yellow-green mucus. What's causing this? Thanks for your question, Kara. It seems that you're experiencing symptoms of bronchitis and inflammation of your bronchi, or the large passages from your mouth that lead to your lungs. There are two types of bronchitis, acute and chronic bronchitis. Acute bronchitis normally comes on quickly and gets better after several weeks, whereas chronic bronchitis keeps coming back and lasts for long periods of time, especially for those who smoke. It's most likely that you are suffering from symptoms of acute bronchitis, which is typically caused by viruses. Chronic bronchitis, on the other hand, is usually caused by smoking cigarettes. Common signs and symptoms include coughing, which may produce clear, yellow, or green mucus, wheezing, tightness or pain in your chest, shortness of breath, and low-grade fever. Most cases of acute bronchitis resolve on its own after about 1 to 2 weeks. If symptoms don't resolve, your doctor may prescribe antibiotics and a cough medicine. On the other hand, those with chronic bronchitis would benefit from pulmonary rehabilitation, which is a breathing exercise program where you would learn how to breathe more easily and increase your ability to exercise. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away. Ramiko Knowles is up next with the Check on Sports.